Hi, welcome to our electromagnetic theory course. In this video, we will discuss about a special case transmission lines, lossless and distortionless transmission lines. First, we will discuss about lossless transmission lines, lossless transmission line, lossless transmission line. Lossless transmission line. What is meant by lossless transmission line? A transmission line is said to be lossless if it is consisting of perfect conductors. Let us consider a parallel wire transmission line like this. This line is said to be lossless transmission line if it is consisting of a perfect conductor. If it is consisting of perfect conductor. And insulating medium between these two conductors should be perfect or lossless. Insulating medium or dielectric medium separating the two conductors should be lossless medium, or else it should be perfect dielectric. Means what? The conductivity of the conductor. First I will write the definition. A lossless transmission line is said to be lossless if a line is said to be lossless if it is consisting of perfect conductors. If it is consisting of perfect conductors, means what? That is sigma c is infinity, and the conductivity of the conductors should be infinity. And insulating medium or else dielectric medium separating two conductors should be lossless. Dielectric medium separating two conductors should be lossless. For the lossless medium, sigma is what? 0. That means the conductivity of the dielectric medium should be 0 for lossless medium. Conductors are perfect means sigma c is infinity. That means conductivity of the conductors is infinity. Whereas the dielectric medium separating, these are the conductors, two conductors, and this is what? Dielectric medium. This is what? Our dielectric medium. So this dielectric medium should be lossless, or else it should be perfect dielectric. For the perfect dielectric or else for lossless medium, sigma d is 0. As sigma c is infinity, means what? A resistance on the line is 0. So it implies what? Resistance on the line is 0. And as conductivity of the dielectric medium is 0, conductance should be also 0. Remember one thing, basically we can't write here R is equal to 1 by G. R is the resistance of the conductors, whereas G is the conductance of the dielectric medium. So that's why R equal to 0, G equal to 0 for lossless medium. Now we can derive the characteristics for the lossless transmission line. Before deriving characteristics for the lossless transmission line, let us write gamma and Z naught expressions. Gamma is what? Under root R plus j omega L into G plus j omega C. If you have any doubt on the expression of this gamma, please refer the video. The title of the video is what? Transmission line equations. In that we derived gamma as like this, that is under root R plus j omega L into G plus j omega C. And we discussed about characteristic impedance, and we derived characteristic impedance as what? Z naught is equal to what? Z naught is equal to R plus j omega L divided by G plus j omega C. Now we will discuss about the characteristics of the lossless transmission line. First characteristic is, go for the propagation constant. That is propagation constant for lossless transmission line. Propagation constant is nothing but what? Gamma. So these are the general expressions. General expressions for gamma and Z naught. propagation constant gamma. So gamma equal to what? Under root r plus j omega l into g plus j omega c, g plus j omega c. But r equal to 0, and g equal to 0 for lossless line. For lossless line means what? Therefore gamma equal to what? We will get, that is j omega l into j omega into c. Finally we got this one as j omega into j omega, that is j omega whole square. We have root, so that's why it is what? J omega into root LC, but it implies what? Gamma equal to what? Alpha plus j beta. So it is equal to what? Under root j omega root LC. So that's why alpha, it implies alpha equal to what? Alpha equal to 0 and beta equal to omega into root LC. Beta equal to omega into root LC. Next, second characteristics, that is phase velocity. Or else we will go for this one later. Let us go for characteristic impedance, that is Z0, secondary parameter. Z0 equal to what? R plus, means we need to substitute R as 0, that is j omega L by j omega C. So j omega cancelled out. Finally we got Z0 as root L by C. Next, phase velocity. I will write that phase velocity, that is Vp equal to what? Omega by beta. Already we derived beta, expression for beta. So this is alpha equal to 0, beta equal to omega root LC. So that is beta is what? Omega root LC. Now this one cancelled out. Finally we got as this, like this, that is 1 by root LC. And last one, fourth one, that is lambda equal to what? 2 pi by beta. So this can be written as 2 pi, and beta is what? Omega root LC. This can be written 2 pi, omega can be written as 2 pi f. So that is 1 by f into root LC, These are the characteristics for the, these are the characteristics for the lossless transmission line. Okay, what is meant by lossless transmission line? A line is said to be transmission line. A transmission line is said to be lossless if it is consisting of perfect conductors, means sigma c is infinity, and it also dielectric medium separating two conductors should be lossless, means it should be perfect dielectric, that is sigma d is infinity. As sigma c is infinity, r equal to 0, g equal to 0, and we know the general expressions for gamma and Z0 like this. Substitute that gamma and Z0. Okay, gamma, we have the expression for gamma and Z0. Substitute r equal to 0, g equal to 0. This is what? Condition for the lossless line. Condition for lossless transmission line. Condition for lossless transmission line. And substitute that conditions, we will get expressions for gamma, alpha, beta, and expression for Z0. Z0 equal to what? Root L by C. Okay, it is measured in terms of ohms, it is measured in terms of meters per second, it is measured in terms of meters. Okay. Now, let us go for another transmission line, that is the distortionless transmission line. Distortionless transmission line. What is meant by distortionless transmission line? A transmission line is said to be distortionless if alpha is independent of frequency. Alpha means attenuation constant is independent of frequency, and beta is linearly varies with respect to frequency. Beta linearly depends on frequency, whereas alpha is independent of frequency. That type of transmission line is known as distortionless transmission line. Once again, I am repeating the definition of distortionless transmission line. A transmission line is said to be distortionless if its attenuation constant is independent of frequency, whereas phase shift constant is linearly varied with respect to frequency. I will write the definition of distortionless transmission line here. Please see the definition. I had written the definition of a distortionless transmission line like this. A line is said to be distortionless if alpha means attenuation constant is independent of frequency and beta means phase shift constant varies linearly with respect to frequency. Okay, the condition in the previous case we consider condition for lossless transmission line. Here also we need to consider the condition for the distortionless transmission line. What is the condition? The condition for distortionless transmission line is given by R by L equal to G by C. It is what condition for? It is the condition for distortionless transmission line. What is the condition for the distortionless transmission line? Condition for distortionless transmission line. R by L equal to G by C. We know that gamma equal to what? Under root R plus j omega into L into G plus j omega C, and Z naught is like this. Now let us substitute that conditions here. And simplify. We will get the expression for alpha and beta. Let us take R as common here and G as common here. We can write that as combinedly R into root R into G, and here we got what? That is 1 plus j omega L by R. Here if G is taken as common, this can be written as 1 plus j omega C by G. Okay. Now L by R is what? R by L is like this. L by R means what? That is C by G. That means these are 2 are equal, means we can write this as root Rg into 1 plus j omega L by R, 1 plus j omega, this C by G can be written as what? C by G becomes what? L by R. So that's why it is what? 1 plus j omega into L by R, 1 plus j omega into L by R. So we can write that as 1 plus j omega L by R whole square, and we have root. So finally we got 1 plus j omega L by R like this. Since C by G equal to what? L by R. C by G equal to L by R. Now this is what it implies. Gamma is equal to what? Alpha plus j beta. Therefore alpha equal to what? Real term, that is root Rg. And what about imaginary term, that is j beta on left hand side, the beta. On right hand side, what about the imaginary term? That is root Rg into, or else omega into, I will write like this, root Rg into L by R. Now let us simplify this one. For the space problem, I will write this one. Actually, I need to write here. Okay. For the space problem, I will write here itself. That is omega root Rg. And what is L by R? Now we consider L by R as C by G na, or else. Okay. Omega root Rg. Let us write this part here. So root R by R gives what? That is omega into root G. Root R by R gives by root R into L. Now this can be written like this, that is beta is equal to, this part is over, alpha equal to root Rg and beta equal to root G by R, omega into root G by R, L by R equal to, R by L equal to like this, that is G by C. L by R, we require what? Okay, sorry, we require what? G by R. Send this term to this side, that gives what? So from this we can write G by R as what? G by R. Send this term to this side, that is what? C by L. G by R is nothing but C by L from the equation this. So that is what? omega root g by r, we require root g by r is nothing but c by l into l. Root is up to this part, then it is equal to what? Omega root LC. Beta is what? Omega root LC. Beta equal to what? Omega root LC. Next go for what? Z naught. Again take the root r as common in the numerator. If you take root r as common in the numerator of this one, we got what? That is r into 1 plus j omega L by r, j omega L by r, divided by, in the denominator take g as common. If you take g as common, we will get what? That is 1 plus j omega c by g. What is c by g? What is c by g? C by g is nothing but L by r. C by g is nothing but L by r. C by g is nothing but L by r. This is L by r, means these two are cancelled out. Finally we got this one as equal to what? Root r by g. And we can write r by g, send this g to this side. This one gives what? From that equation we can write r by g as what? R by g as what? L by c. So that's why this can be written like this also, that is root L by c. R by g is L by c, so that's why root r by g equal to what? Root L by c. Okay. Now Vp equal to what? Phase velocity, that is nothing but omega by beta. Omega by beta. What about the beta expression? We derived beta as what? Omega root LC. Omega root LC. This omega cancelled out. Finally we got what? 1 by root LC. And lambda is what? 2 pi by beta, that is 2 pi beta. Beta is what? Omega root LC. So substitute in this one, we got like this. These are the characteristics of the distortionless transmission line. Okay, transmission line in the sense lossless transmission line only. For the power transmission, we can go for what? Power lossless transmission line. Whereas for communication purpose, we need to go for this type of line, that is called distortionless transmission line. Okay, distortionless transmission lines are used for communication purpose. For the ECE people, we need to go for distortionless transmission line, whereas for electrical people, for EEE, we need to go for a lossless transmission line. Okay, it is for communication purpose, whereas that is for what? Transmission of power or distribution of power. For the transmission of power, we need to go for lossless transmission lines. Okay, this is all about lossless and distortionless transmission line. We can observe only one thing is different from lossless and transmission line. That characteristic is nothing but what? For lossless transmission line, alpha should be 0, whereas in case of distortionless line, alpha equal to root Rg. It is for distortionless line, that is second line. It is for first means lossless transmission line. Okay, except that remaining characteristics are same. Okay, means lossless transmission line may be distortionless transmission line, but distortionless transmission line may not be a lossless transmission line. This is all about our lossless and distortionless transmission lines. We will meet in next class. Thank you.